Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? It is Friday morning. Sun is shining. We had a terrible rainstorm. I don't know, not too bad of a rainstorm. I don't know. My rainstorms out here is kind of, I don't know. They say, oh, it's going to be bad. But we heard a crack of thunder and we had lightning. And then later on, the sun came out at about 7 o'clock at night. Whatever. I'm just hanging out here, just sitting here in my bedroom. I just wanted to mention a few things. First of all, you may hear me a sinusy because we had the air conditioner on last night. So, welcome to the air conditioner. It's not an illness or anything. It's just basically sinuses. And my husband's been having a problem with his sinuses because he wears a mask at work. This piece of hair is sticking up. He wears a mask at work, and you have it on for a long period of time, all day. It gets to you. It gets to you. And he may have to visit a doctor next week, so we'll see. It's probably just for his sinus, get a sinus infection. He's got a runny nose, things like that. Right now I'm clogged because of the air conditioner last night. But when my husband goes to work in the morning, I shut that off. So I have my fan back on, and that's what you hear in the noise in the background. What I wanted to discuss with you is thank you so much yesterday for the video reviews. People interacting. It's very nice. I enjoy that. Because sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself on here. But I wanted to discuss a few things. Preferably the state of Florida and your governor. Now, I have a lot of friends that are Floridian friends. When I mention things about, it's a negativity issue with me. Right now, it's a downer. And my Floridian friends will not come near me with this. I told you, a lot of them seem to be in the fantasy world. Okay. Live in your fantasy world. I told you that. This is reality. And the reality portion is, for the state of Florida, their governor, and I forget his name, doesn't really matter. This for New York, which is where I am, New Jersey, and Connecticut. They have a travel issue. Now, the travel issue is you get to the airport, you go on the plane, you go to Orlando International Airport or wherever that you're coming from. The thing is, they want you to quarantine while you're there for 14 days. Before you even get to anywhere. Suppose I'm going to Disney World. My husband and I, we travel at least 12 to 13 days. That's the whole entire trip. We're down in Disney World for 12 to 13 days. 12 nights, 13 days. Next year, we're going to be that way, too. Our trip is booked for September, like I said. But the state of Florida, the governor, by order, he wants you to quarantine for 14 days. Set yourself up. Listen to this shit. Set yourself up in a lodging. And they're actually telling you have to pay for your own food, your own lodging, your own responsibilities while you're there. Quarantining. By the time we do that, people even said, my one friend said, she says, oh, our trip is booked. She says, you mean to tell me when we go down there? She says, I'm going to be down there for an entire month, before I even do it. I says, hey, it's even ridiculous that you even do that. Why put yourself somewhere for 14 days? Meanwhile, you got Florida. That's what you were originally going down there for. What the hell is this? Now I see yesterday, there's an article from WDW News Today, Walt Disney World News Today, that there is a spike in Florida. They have a good amount of new cases. Now, just because you get tested, the test results take time. But you could have had the coronavirus a month before. So then you just get tested. Now you're just getting the results. But it doesn't matter because the numbers are going up. There's a lot of problems. This is one of the reasons why we canceled that trip. Now, they also changed the rule. A lot of rules have been going up and down as far as Disney is concerned. What they did was they changed the rule from a 3-year-old child having a mask to a 2-year-old child having a mask. So you have to be 2 years old and up wearing a mask. Do you know how it is to make a 2-year-old do something? I'm going to be 54 years old and I don't want to do anything. Could you imagine a 2-year-old child? And especially people with special needs children. They're actually up in arms as well. How do you get a special needs child to understand that they have to wear this thing on their mouth and they have to wear it all the time? It's like putting a piece of duct tape over their mouth. They don't know, they don't understand. I sympathize with you. I have no children. My husband and I were childless, but I sympathize with parents who have children. It's a terrible thing. Just to even get a regular child to do it. Could you imagine a special needs child? What a horrible thing. I don't understand. SeaWorld opened yesterday. I've seen the videos, mixed reviews. Mixed reviews. Some people said it was okay, but then, you're shooting a video down there. There's nobody down there. So what the hell are you doing? Oh, well, crowds are low. Crowds are low because people from other states and people from other countries canceled their trips. And people canceled, they're not even coming down there. You have to understand this, Floridians. And I'm going to say this until I lose my voice. You guys have nothing. You have nothing. Because of the out-of-state people and the out-of-country people are not there. This is what you need in your economy. This is what makes your economy. This is what boosts your economy. You go into a park now, there's maybe 10 people. At Disney still didn't mention the number of capacity that they're letting in when they open the park down there. They're keeping certain things hush-hush, which only gives me very doubtful feelings about that. I've been doubtful since this whole thing. They've been very sneaky. They give you certain rules. They give you rules. But there's a lot of things, if you think about it, they're very sneaky on. You got to understand this. Without the out-of-state, without the out-of-country people, you guys have nothing. And your governor that's what's actually making that worse. There was mixed feelings about. There was a video up on YouTube. Somebody went to Universal. They almost got into an altercation with somebody because of that person's not wearing a mask. And it seems that some of the workers turn a blind eye to it. So that was also witnessed as well. So if you can imagine that, you can imagine Disney. They don't want to handle confrontation. It could be very dangerous. You could get turned around and punched in the mouth for telling somebody to put a mask on. Think about that. This is gonna be a real. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Other parks open. Disney needs to keep an eye on that and learn from it. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're going, oh God, okay, well, we were going to do that. Now we can't do that because this happened and that SeaWorld is having this. And so far it's been to mixed reviews. Oh, well, they go into the park and they say, oh, crowds are very low. Remember why crowds are low. We're not down there, witches. Your supporters, your out-of-state, your out-of-country visitors are not down there. You're not going to make the revenue. You're not going to make the revenue. Remember, Disney went also, they filed permission for a bailout. Just remember that. It is. You type that in, you will see it up on Google. Okay? That was a just in case if they don't do well. I think they already know they're not going to do well. Too many rules. You have to abide by the rules. I understand that. A lot of people are not going to go for it. Okay. With that being said, I read the articles all the time. I watch all the YouTube videos. I'm up on all the latest things down there with that. And your Florida governor needs to recheck himself. Literally. With the travel issues. That they don't want us there. They don't want us there. That's basically what it comes down to. Few people on YouTube, they already have their videos. Some of that was already said. They don't want us down there. Okay, fine. You don't want us down there? Have a good time. Have a good time. You may get other states driving in to your state, which is also dangerous too, if you think about it. You don't want us up there. You don't want us down there, but yet you accept people driving from other states. I mean, people come in cars. Remember what I said. It's not going to be good. I'm going to be very interested when they open. And I'm just going to be up here in New York City. I'm going to have a good laugh. I really will. I really will. It's because to us, it's like a slap in the face. You know, we would try to help you, but this is what we get. No problem. We'll just stay where we are. Okay, people. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope my ranting and raving gets you some sort of information. Go on DisneyWorld.com. Read their guidelines. You need to know everything if you are traveling down there. It's going to be real interesting. Okay? And again, for the children's masks, they lowered it from 3 years old down to 2 years old. Totally ridiculous. Okay, people. Have a good day. Love to all. Bye-bye.